good, y'all? It's the one and only Meticulous Youngin. Hey, man, I want to go ahead and tell y'all a quick story. I said quick. Oh, I'm messing up already. Oh, my God. But nah, man, I wanted to tell y'all a quick story real quick, man. This happened back when I was in, I think it was either 7th grade or 8th grade in middle school. I know, you know what? It was 7th grade because in 7th grade, man, my clothing style was, it was off the charts, man. So pretty much what happened, man, there was a story where I had almost got in trouble. Well, I did get in trouble. I got chased by this teacher. This was a teacher that I didn't even have class with. Never had class with this teacher, but this teacher decided that he wanted to chase me. He wanted to chase my black behind across the campus. For what reason, I don't know why, but let me quit playing around. So this is what happened. It had been a normal day. What I had, and I remember my outfit. I had on this hoodie. It was gray all from the neck down, all the way down, and then the hood was red, and only the hood was red. I had that on, and then I had on some blue jeans with my sneakers, right? Lunch had just ended, and so we was gonna go to our 4th or 5th period. I forget how the school worked. I was walking to my class, right? I was about to go into social studies. So I was getting ready to walk into the building. Now, the building, it's kind of merged in with the library. Like the buildings are joined together. You can walk up the stairs and then you get on the 2nd floor and you can walk to the classes either way, but the library was on the 1st floor. I was getting ready to walk into the classroom and I was getting ready to walk into the hallway. So I was gonna make this left turn in, and one of my boys, he was talking to me, right? Before I had walked into the hallway. Now mind you, you're walking from outside into this door and it's a hallway, and then you make another left and then boom, there was my social studies class. I was getting ready to walk in there, right? And one of my boys had called me. He was like, "Hey Michael," and he said something, right? And he cursed. He said, and you know how YouTube is. YouTube is for little kids now. So I ain't gonna say exactly what he said. And I can't even say, but you know what? He said, "Hey, Michael, you a..." And so I said, "Hey, man, you." Out of nowhere, this teacher was on the 2nd story. This teacher was on the 2nd story and he was walking down the steps. And I said, "Man," and I said it, right? Then the teacher said, "Hey!" I looked at him. We made eye contact, right? We made eye contact. I looked at him and he said, "Hey, come here." I said, "Nope." I went through the door, walked as if I didn't look at him. And he didn't really get a good look at me. I thought we looked eye to eye at each other, but he kind of got like a glance at me, but he saw what I had on, right? My outfit was pretty noticeable. And so he said, "Hey, come here, come here." Now mind you, this dude had on some sandals. I don't know why teachers do that, man. Teachers have on these sandals. Y'all be having your toes out, ain't even cut your toenails, be out here looking crazy. But this dude had on sandals. He said, "Come here," and I could hear his sandals behind me, but they weren't close. So I said, "You know what? I'm gonna have to be tardy." So I ran through the back. I went through the hallway, throughout the other side of the building. And mind you, this dude saying, "Hey, hey, come here." I'm running, right? And so then I make a cut to the left, right? Now, mind you, I was fast. I had some weight on me, but I was fast. Man, I was fast. I don't know how I was that fast. But I made a cut to the left, right? And I started running towards, like, the lunch area. But to the right was, like, the entrance to the locker rooms. And then there was a bathroom there, too. I ran into the bathroom, right? I ran so fast, he lost track of me. I went into the bathroom, went into one of the stalls, right? I went into one of the stalls, closed it, locked it, and then I just stood on top of the toilet, right? I stood there for about a good 2 minutes, right? I stood there for a good 2 minutes on top of that toilet, and then I peeked over the little wall, right? That you got separating the stalls, the little toilets. I peeked over the wall and I saw him walking past the bathroom, and he was like this. And mind you, this is a dude who was about in his mid 40s to 50s to early 50s, right? So he had a little bit of gray. He was sitting there walking with, where you go? He couldn't find me. And then so I stood there for about a good 5 minutes, right? He walked back past the bathroom, going back towards whatever class he was going to. Now, this was a teacher that a couple of my friends had him. They had his class, and so he was going back to class. The students was already in the classroom, and the bell had already rung for everybody to go be in their class. If you weren't in class by that time, you're late, you're tardy. Now, luckily, I was pretty good on my attendance, right? So I waited a couple more minutes. I said, okay, you know what, this is cool. I can finally go to my class. So I get off the toilet. I step down off the toilet. I walk out the bathroom, looking around, making sure he didn't was waiting, saying, okay, maybe he's in the bathroom. Coast was clear. I go back to the building that I ran out of, went in the little side entrance. So I'm walking hecka cautiously. I'm literally sneaking. I'm sneaking through this building, making sure not to run into him. Now, I didn't realize this until I finally came back to my senses. Dude's class was right across the hallway from my classroom. So his door was closed. So I said, oh, thank you. So here's my teacher's door. I'm getting ready to walk in. I walk in. Everybody start busting out laughing as soon as they see me. And I mean, everybody started laughing. The teacher didn't know. The teacher did not know what happened. The teacher did not know what happened, but everybody kept laughing. I'm looking at everybody like, yo, stop laughing. What y'all laughing for? Stop laughing. They wouldn't stop laughing. They cracking up. And then somebody had the nerve to say, yo, man, we saw your stupid behind running through the hallway. They just snitched on me, man. They snitched. My teacher didn't even know what was going on. And so finally, she went to across the room because she had noticed that he was chasing somebody. She didn't see who he was chasing. The teacher, she didn't see who he was chasing, but she had went across the hallway after I came back in class and was like, hey, I think I just found who you were chasing. So I was the heck of, man. I was like, yo, man, y'all just snitched on me, man. I came in the classroom, everybody laughing and stuff. I'm sitting here. I was golden. Dude did not know. I went and I took my sweater off. I was like, yo, I was making sure he was gonna catch me that day. But man, the whole classroom snitched on me because they started laughing. And then somebody said, we saw you getting chased by, man, what was his name? I think his name was Mr. Man, I forgot his name, man. But my social studies teacher, her name was Ms. Wagner. Yo. She couldn't even help but laugh, man. She was laughing like, was you seriously getting chased by this grown man? And this grown man was wearing sandals. I'm done. Oh my gosh, yo. This was, it was crazy, man. But yeah, man, that was one time where I got in some trouble in school. Had a full-grown man in his mid-40s chasing me. And he couldn't catch me. And this man had on sandals. I'm mad. This dude was chasing me with his toes out. Oh, man. I'm done. I think I'm done. I'll see y'all later, man.